That's all I have to say about that.
So today, can I continue? Are you done?
That was my silent
Are you done?
partnership. I'm in here. Are we in the middle? Are we centered?
I think so. I'm not sure, but I hope so.
I think we're good. Let's make it rain.
All right. Do you want to know what we're talking about today?
I would love to.
Today, the fun fact, we're going to be talking about my driving.
Oh boy. Get excited.
So it's going to be fun. And then we're going to talk about, the main topic will be creating your own fitness routine or your own fitness schedule. And we're going to be highlighting our monthly membership a little bit. So then we'll talk about ratatouille.
Ooh, that's a good one.
For our recipe portion. We'll end with a quote as always.
That's right.
Yeah. So let's get into it.
I got this.
Oh dear,
So,
I'm a little scared of what he's going to say.
I'm just going
I
to tell
can't
the truth.
believe I agreed to this.
I don't think you agreed to it. So Dorothy has like a limit of how much she can drive. So I usually drive. Dorothy's a very good passenger. She's usually a good snack packer. She's mostly good at directions, unless she has to follow GPS. We'll talk about it another
I'm
time.
not very good at GPS. I need a map.
But when it comes to driving, driving and Dorothy don't like mix. It's like oil and vinegar. They kind of separate.
Oil and water?
Oil and vinegar too separate.
Okay. Is he calling me vinegar?
So we recently went on a trip, and we go on these trips every once in a while. And we were coming back, and I was like, I'm going to take a nap. It was a longer drive. Can you drive? And so about 45 minutes.
An hour and 20 minutes. I lasted an hour and 20 minutes driving.
Well, okay, at the 45-minute mark, Dorothy starts to lose it. And she's like, all these little things just start to bug her. And I slept for about 20 minutes, and now I'm awake, and Dorothy's starting to lose her mind. And I'm like, what's going on? And then I start to realize, I was like, oh, we reached the threshold.
The max. The hour max.
It's about an hour, so I drove for 3 hours, and Dorothy drives for about 20 minutes and starts losing it. So, and another time, I have to tell you, we were driving in the mountains and it started to snow. And I drove for a couple hours, and then I was like, Dorothy, I need a little nap. Can you take over for a little bit? She's like, okay. So she's driving for what seems like 20 minutes, and then it's snowing, and the roads are a bit slushy, and she's like, just like out of the blue, she's like, I can't take this anymore. Just like full-blown meltdown. And and then I'm like, just pull over. And she's like, there's nowhere to pull over. Just like freaking out. So I was like, pull over right now, or this is going to get very dangerous.
Get out of the car.
So we like pulled over on like in the middle of where we shouldn't be pulled over, but Dorothy just was losing it. So I got in the car and I was driving. I'm like, this is fine.
It wasn't fine.
Like, what are you freaking out about?
It was like snowy and icy, and there was cars like passing and slush flying, and it was very intense. And Drew's over there sleeping like a baby, and I'm like freaking, and he wakes up and how you doing? I can't take it anymore.
I swear it was for like 10 minutes.
No, it wasn't.
How long was it?
20 minutes.
Maybe 20 minutes.
So out of the 8-hour drive, I think I drove 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's what happened. We drove to Vancouver. It's the 8-hour drive. Anyways, so that's our fun fact we wanted to share with you.
Oh, so I'm good at covering you for naps, but that's about it.
Those naps are important. They give me lots of energy to drive forever because I need to.
Yes.
All right, what do we got?
So we want to talk about today creating your own fitness schedule or fitness routine, I suppose. So where should we start, Drew?
Fitness routine. Well, I suppose when it comes to starting your own fitness routine, we want to design them in a way that are about 20 minutes. Right?
Yeah.
So our main goal is to design workouts that are about 20 minutes. We feel that that's where you can get the most benefit. And we also feel that everyone should be able to take 20 minutes out of their day. So 20-minute workouts or less, higher intensity, which doesn't mean you're killing yourself, but we want to be breathing heavy throughout the workout so we can work cardio and resistance. We can put them both together. And then we want full body. So that's our main goal. 3 steps when it comes to designing these programs that we put together.
Yeah, you want to target your whole body. So when you are designing a set or 3 exercises, you want to put something that has a lower body exercise, so legs, glutes in there. You want something that works your core, so a plank, a sit-up, something like that, and then your upper body as well.
That's right. So
Yeah.
that's when so if you're designing your own programs at home, we have 3 different sets, or 3 different exercises and 3 different sets.
Yeah.
So upper body, lower body, and core, or a combination in there. So that's each set, you're going to do that for each one. We've been doing this for years, so I hope we're being clear when we're explaining that. You want to hit your whole body in 20 minutes or less, and I think that's the most important when it comes to working out and designing your own programs.
Yeah, and if you're unsure at first, you can check out our free 10-day fitness challenge, because that is exactly how we've designed the workouts. You can follow along for 10 days with us. Each day a new workout will come to your inbox. So you can follow along with us, and then maybe once you get a bit more comfortable in how to create your own workout routine, then you can start dabbling in creating your own.
That's right. And it's pretty easy once you get into it. And if you don't want to do it yourself, or if you're not really sure how, then you have trusted professionals like us to help you out.
Yeah. I wanted to also kind of touch on real quick about your schedule, like your week schedule of workouts. So you will want to have your resistance training in there, like these full body workouts, but you will want to switch it up as well and fit in some more recovery or active recovery cardio days as well. So then you'll want to schedule in some rest days as well. And we recommend 1 or 2 rest days, preferably 2 rest days usually if you're working hard a week. So you'll want to have at least 1 day where you don't do any cardio or any resistance training. You just do a rest day.
And that's for that's for sustainable, lasting results. We have a couple programs like our 10-day challenge. That's a brand new workout every day. It's only 10 days. It's very condensed. Then we have a 21-day challenge, which is workouts every day for 21 days. It's a bit different. What Dorothy's talking about here is lifestyle. Just like how we teach and train in our monthly membership group, we design these workouts each day with rest days, because we're not doing it in 10 days or 21 days. It's month to month.
Every day.
Every day we do something. That's right. Let's get into our recipe.
All right. Our recipe this week is the ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille. And whenever I think of ratatouille, I think of the mouse.
The mouse.
The sparrow. Anyway, the ratatouille is like a casserole dish. And it is mainly eggplant, tomatoes, bunch of spices and veggies, and it's delicious. Super easy to make and delicious. And I think a lot of times eggplant gets a bad rep because it can be difficult to cook, and we've experienced this ourselves.
I've struggled with it myself.
So it goes mushy kind of fast, mushy, when you're sauteing it in stir fries and things. And the taste, it's hard to get it to taste very, very good. So in this recipe, it goes fantastically with this ratatouille recipe. So it's zucchinis and it's eggplant and tomatoes, and the spices combination that goes with it just is yummy. So you put everything in your casserole dish, prepare everything in the casserole dish, bake it in the oven, and then it's good to go. And you have some that will last, like the recipe makes quite a bit. So you have leftovers for lunch, or you can have enough for the whole family, or even the next day.
Yeah, and that's going to be trueformlife.com/ratatouille recipe, and it's amazing. So try it out. And if you're not an eggplant person, you still need to try this one.
Yes.
Because you'll be surprised. It's just the flavors. When you put the flavors together, combo the different types of foods, they really bring out the flavors in each other. So give it a try and let us know what you think. Do we have a quote?
We do have a quote. And I chose this quote because we were talking about fitness routines and fitness schedules. And it says, the pain that you feel today will be the strength you feel tomorrow. So I thought that was fitting on a couple different levels, because physical pain from working out, right? It's almost, we always say pain is temporary. So while you're working out, if it's not so comfortable and it's hard, well, then think of how you're going to feel. I always think about how I feel like right after the workout when I'm done, but then how accomplished you feel, and then tomorrow you'll feel even better. But it also kind of, another way I always think it related was creating your fitness schedule or writing it out. It does take time, and it might seem like painful to create a fitness routine, but then you will find strength in that from working out.
That's right.
Yeah. The end.
That's all Dorothy has to say about that. Thank you so much for tuning in to this edition of the D&D Morning Show.
Thanks for joining us on this journey, D&D Morning Show. We'll be back at it next week with another one for you.
All right, guys. See you later.
Bye.